Welcome back to the Capital Corporation channel on YouTube. And today we're going to be going over the current standings of the MLS as in some recent big news with some short-term effects to it. And so let's get the standings first. First, Cincinnati is currently leading the Eastern Conference with 39 points. I'm not surprised at this in the slightest, as Cincinnati has been growing as a sports city. The Nashville is second with 31. On Philadelphia, the defending Eastern Conference champs, names off to not bad of a start with 30. In the playoffs did expand to 9 teams, and so there's going to be some more competition than before to get in. In New England, in at 27 points, Atlanta at 25. They're still going on with their winning ways. Ace Columbus is at 24, DC at 23. Thanks to the new expanded format, Orlando's still having a chance at 23. Charlotte could clinch for the first time. They're currently at 21. That said, we need to go over who still has everybody that still has a shot. Montreal could easily take over, where Rebels could take over. Toronto, well, they can get in. New York City has some work, but it's still early in the season, so they got time. Same with Chicago and Miami. And, and Miami could be getting a little more competitive. We'll get to that in a minute. In the Western Conference, we have a surprise. As the inaugural team, St. Louis is leading the West with 28 points. Seattle has 27. And LAFC, the defending champs, and still delivering as they've been doing with 26 points. Means Dallas is helping round things out with 26 points as well. San Jose with 23. Vancouver are starting to bounce back this year with 21. On Minnesota, still on the rise as well with 20. Austin is proving to be a viable market with 19. And Salt Lake, they proving they're still a force to be reckoned with at 19 points. Means Houston that is can still find their way in. Are at 18. Portland is at 17. Kansas City at 17. Colorado at 13. And another surprise, the Galaxy are last in the conference with 12 points. In New York City is also a bit of a surprise in this regard too, since they had just won it not too long ago as well. Oh, but let's get to the bigger news here. There we have confirmation that Lionel Messi is going to be joining Inter Miami after his current contract expires. There's, he's just coming off of being a World Cup champion and having a legend career. He is a four-time winner for the UEFA champions, seven seven-time recipient of the Ballon d'Or. Or what does this mean for the MLS? Some reports are saying that he allegedly turned down $1 billion for 2 years. Here's with Saudi. He probably because there's a better deal in the works in the United States. Some are reporting that it could possibly be a share of the League Pass on Apple TV, a share of what is purchased from Adidas, is that stuff. Some are also saying that he'll have the option to buy a stake in a franchise, as who knows. Oh, stuff is still being finalized, so nothing is set in stone. He's currently set to start playing around July. Alright, and there's already been some short-term stuff going on. If we were to go to Ticketmaster, this is for the October game versus Charlotte FC at Bank of America. The upper bowl got opened, and there's some more stuff here, like 195, 200. It's the upper bowl has gotten pricey after they opened it. But then we go to the best seats, and it's a whole different story. 4,000, 2,100, 1,800, 2,200, the 2,000, and 2,870, 2,100, 2,290, the 1,411, and there's actually one for 800, the 1,500, 2,500, 2,500, 3,075. They are up in prices. There's a 2,000, and wouldn't be surprised if there's one in here that is for $5,000. There's tickets have gone up astronomically, and some ticket prices haven't even been unveiled for certain games. Is but that said, it still still serves there to show the short-term ramifications of this. Is they're going high up because of who is being regarded as one of, if not the greatest players of the sport, or is coming to the United States as a member of Inter Miami. The- And the short-term effects are already being shown. People are going to buy those tickets to see him play. And we're talking like prices more akin to the Super Bowl. And if we go back to where Miami is right now, it's still early in the season, so the playoff spots are still wide open. So Miami could get in, they could barely miss out. But they're at least going to get more competitive throughout the rest of the season. Now, they cannot entirely rely on Messi to push the brand recognition. They're going to have to continue taking some bold steps, as whether the fans like it or not, who knows. But it comes to show that a lot of things can change with just one announcement. And and honestly, he I think he will finish out strong in the MLS. As but only time will tell how things are going to play out. In the meantime, all we can do is just wait for the details to come out and see what happens. Thank you all so much for tuning in. And if you like what you hear, and want to see more, be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're new. We can also ask that you go check out the Twitch channel or where my friend Potion does live streams. He's currently set to have a proper schedule laid out. Also, you can go check out our Twitter or for some bizarre reason. And I don't know. Oh, you probably have an excuse for it, you probably don't. But for now, thank you so much for tuning in, and until next time, travel safely.